Question number 2, Maggie Berry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. What reports has he received on business and economic conditions in New Zealand?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, there has been a number of reports in recent weeks that show business conditions are improving and confidence amongst New Zealand companies is increasing. For example, just yesterday, the ANZ issued its Business Outlook Survey for July. It confirmed that overall business confidence increased 3 further points in the month, with a net 53% of respondents expecting better times ahead. This is the highest level of business confidence since April 1999, or more than 14 years. Perhaps not coincidentally, that was when National was last in government. ANZ noted the latest lift in confidence is symptomatic of a broader expansion of the economy than we've seen previously. It's included demonstration of confidence in the manufacturing sector, which increased 5 points to a net 44% positive.
Supplementary question, Maggie Berry.
Supplementary question to the Minister of Finance. What contribution do the medium high-tech and high-tech manufacturing sectors make to New Zealand's economy?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, I'm pleased to advise that the Minister for Economic Development released the High and Medium High Technology Manufacturing Sectors Report today, which outlines the substantial and growing contribution these two sectors make to the New Zealand economy. The medium high-tech sector exported goods worth $2.8 billion New Zealand dollars in 2012. Exports by the high-tech sector grew from $139 million in 1991 to $1.4 billion last year. This sector has got a faster growth trajectory than the New Zealand wine industry. Within the government's business growth agenda, there are 58 specific initiatives to assist the high-tech manufacturing sector grow even larger, so it can continue to assist in providing higher incomes and more jobs for Kiwi families.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Maggie Berry.
Supplementary question to the Minister of Finance. What is the current state of the manufacturing sector, particularly compared to 2008?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
On behalf of the Minister of Finance, since the beginning of 2009, the manufacturing sector has grown by 9.2%. That's a significant turnaround from 2008, when manufacturing shrank by 12% in just 1 year. Since 2009, non-food manufacturing export volumes have grown by 14.6%. In 2008, by way of contrast, they fell nearly 6%. Finally, in June this year, the manufacturing PMI index was in solid expansionary mode at 54.7. This is the highest June result since 2004. That compares with 35.8 in 2008. So while individual firms are undoubtedly facing challenges, the sector as a whole has made a lot of progress since the crisis of 2008.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Maggie Berry.
To the Minister of Finance. Has he received any reports of complaints about new investment in New Zealand manufacturing, which is creating new jobs and helping families to get ahead?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, yes, I have. I've seen a rather extraordinary press release criticising companies like Heinz, McCain's and Call Active from shifting hundreds of jobs to New Zealand from Australia. Nothing seems to ever please the authors of this relief. Having spent months complaining erroneously about a crisis in New Zealand manufacturing, they then criticise companies that want to move here and invest in manufacturing jobs. It seems their dislike of foreigners even extends to turning up their noses to companies that want to create jobs for Kiwi families. This mindless opposition to manufacturing moving here from Australia illustrates that this side of the House favours jobs and growth, while the Labor Party and their mates in the Greens oppose every initiative to create jobs.
Order. Question number 3, Dr. Russell Norman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.